Wow, I actually got the camera fairly straight on the first try. That's fucking first. All right. There's a kind of a love-hate relationship starting to form inside of me with these extended holiday weekends. Because on one hand, yeah, it's cool. I get an extra day to sleep in, rest a little bit, you know, just, get my head clear from work and fucking be lazy on the couch all day if I want. Not all day, because of course I'm gonna go to the gym. But outside of that, I can be a couch potato all day if I want. But that kind of, I've noticed every time I get one, it kind of has a negative effect um the next day and sometimes the whole week after, because it's like, not that it makes me lazy, but it kind of like makes me get too comfortable, makes me get a little too relaxed. I don't know. It's like, well, I will say though, I woke up this morning and from the start of work till about lunchtime, I felt really good, like really fucking good. Maybe this is why this happened, because I felt so good and I maybe worked a little too hard, right? But after lunch until now, it's like my energy just slowly declined by the hour. Um, so I don't know. It's like maybe I'm looking too much into it. I probably am, which is what I tend to do with every fucking thing. Uh, but I don't know, man. Like these extended holiday weekends, I love them, but I hate them all at the same time. But I think the best way to combat that, to combat this feeling of, I don't know, just not really into it, I think is for me to just shut up and just do the first fucking set. Because usually that does the trick. If I just do a set, sometimes it takes two. No matter how I feel, it usually at least, gets me locked in and focus on the task at hand. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this first set. I'm going to start with supinated or reverse grip, whatever you want to call it, pull downs. Probably just 3 sets in a drop set. Move on to biceps. Do back again. I'm probably going to keep the amount of sets, well, a little lower than usual, I guess I should say, because I hit back literally 2 days ago on Sunday. I only did, oh no, I did nine. I did 9 fucking sets. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll play it by the set, but I'll for sure do 6. But after that, I might not do too much more. Because on a typical Tuesday back and bicep day, before I started doing back twice every other week, I would do 12 sets of back. That's not gonna happen today. But yeah, let me shut the fuck up and do this first set. All right, not bad. I think it's a pretty good start. So, yeah, let's keep it going. All right, so when I'm doing these, like the main two things that I'm thinking about is that as I'm on the eccentric portion, I'm lowering the weight. I'm really thinking about kind of one, stretching as much as I can the lats and kind of opening up, but without losing my position of kind of, pulling my chest up. So I'm stretching, but I don't want to lose this, kind of stay like this. Then you stretch as far as you can. And like I said, kind of open it up. And then two, once I kind of reach that limit of, max stretch, not, you don't want to bounce it. That's why a lot of times you'll see me kind of hold it like a half second on the stretch. But then I flex it as, you know, again, not as quick as I can, but pretty fucking fast. But the main thing is I'm squeezing my lats and back as hard as I fucking can. That's like the main two things I'm thinking about when I'm doing this. Now, is that the one and only fucking way to do a lat pull down? No. But for me, that's kind of the cues I'm looking at and following. So, and it works. It works for me. Great. So, again, it's not the one true only way to do this, but I think it's a good one. It's one of the good ways. So, let's do it one more time with a fucking drop set, and then we'll do some biceps. Good fucking start. Let's go do. Let me try that again. Let's go do some biceps. Fuck. All right, once I do this next set here, this will make it 3 sets with the machine fully maxed out. I think that'll be good. Well, 3 sets with what I'll probably do is a double drop set. So I'll do this and then maybe go up 2 notches to 110. Do as many as I can there. Rest 10, 20 seconds. Then go up to like, I don't know. I'll kind of feel it out at that point. But yeah, I think all I want to do for this today is just 3 sets with a couple of drop sets, and that's all I'm gonna do for biceps. Normally I will do, well, it depends, but a lot of times I'll do 4 sets, straight sets here with a drop set. I'm not gonna do that today. I don't need it. I went pretty heavy, a little heavier than I normally do, so I think 3 will be plenty. All right. I I probably could have been fine without that second drop set, but fuck it, it works really good. All right, again, that's it for biceps. You guys know I don't do much. 3 to usually 5 sets of normal straight working sets, followed with maybe a drop set or two, and that's all I need. Same thing with triceps. So, like I said, I think 3 for this week is plenty. All right, man, let's do some. Probably this plate loaded row machine right behind the camera. Yeah, let's do that. A brilliant fucking idea, let me tell you. I was gonna come over here and load 5 plates up on each side and try to do my 3 sets. And I started loading the plates up, and it occurred to me that 5 plates on each side is what I do when I come and do this machine fresh. And I'm talking bilateral, both arms at the same time, not just one. So, I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm glad I caught it before I even, attempted it. Not that I would have kept going. I probably, I would have put 5 plates on there. I would have done 1 rep and been like, yeah, no, what the hell? This is not happening. Yeah, that was, I don't know. I was just kind of out of it. You know what I mean? I think, I think sometimes a person falls into such a pattern. I'm just so used to just loading 5 plates on here. That's what I was gonna do. That shit is not happening after what I've done already today. I mean, fuck, I could have tried it. Just wouldn't have been the best set. Wouldn't even been worth it. I'd rather have more control, more of a squeeze at the peak contraction, all those good things at this point. I've already done a set of each body part, back and bicep, and I didn't go crazy heavy on either one. But for the rep ranges I was around 12 to start for each. You know, maybe a rep or two more, but it was a heavy 12. And that's after that we're just at the we're at the phase of the workout where it's still going to be intense, but the weight does not matter as much. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. And for all I know, I'm gonna do this, and it might feel fucking heavy anyways, with just 4 on here. Only one way to find out. Okay. I mean, I could probably get away with adding a 25 on here, but I'm not doing it. I'm sticking with these four plates aside today, and we're gonna ride it out 2 more times with a drop set. It'll feel great in a horrible way. Oh. Oh my god. Ow. That fucking hurt. Damn. Well, I will say that's a job well done. That fucking hurt in a great way. I think I'm gonna do just one more. Yeah, just one fucking more back exercise. And honestly, I'll probably only do like 2 sets with a drop set, obviously. But I think that's all I need. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably quit right now and I'd be fine. But I don't want to. I want to do a little bit more. So let's do just that. Um, don't really know what I want to do yet, but anyways, I'll figure it out. All right, I think I really couldn't make up my mind, but I think I'm just gonna set it for some close grip, supinated pull downs. I know, pretty much the same things I started with, just instead of instead of shoulder width, it's going to be in here. But I am going to add a little 1 second pause at the peak contraction. One, to feel it more, and two, to kind of make sure whenever I do stuff like that, especially for back, because back, I can kind of get sloppy with it. Just being honest, I can. Um, when I add that little half-second to second pause and make sure that I'm squeezing and using the muscles that I want to use to perform the rep. So I'm only gonna do 2 sets, throw in a drop set, and then we'll check the pump out. All right, last fucking set. Let's make it a doozy. Okay, that's it. Motherfucker. All right, I think I'm gonna do what I was doing. I don't know, it was like a month ago. I like the lighting out here for all the, like a front double bicep, maybe even a lat spread, things like that. But when it comes to the back, like your back double bicep, your rear lat spread, um, poses like that, I just don't like the lighting out here, man. It doesn't show all the detail. So I'll do all the front ones out here, and I checked the room on the other side. No one was in there at the moment, so Hopefully I can squeeze in there after the fact and do all the back poses in there. That's the plan. Might not work out, but I'm gonna try it. Let's do a few with the shirt on like always. All right, I'm gonna have to buy a new uh, adhesive or the sticky part to this light because yesterday it was falling down on me. It just fell again, and it's probably gonna fall at any minute. So let's just wrap this up. Hopefully, I didn't do a lot of posing. Hopefully, I got something good. There it goes. There it fucking goes. How's this look? Spooky? Feel like I should tell a spooky ghost story. You know what? I should have done something like this with the light shining from down there. Getting a good bicep shot. All right, you guys get the point. That's it. Another fucking good workout. Started off not really feeling it. Ended up really feeling it. It's fucking awesome. So, like with every day, every other day, since I started this cut, let's go tie this nice little bow on the end of this workout with some cardio. And then tomorrow I will be back for leg day. And I'm considering trying hack squats again. I know I said I wouldn't do it every week to start. We'll see. We'll fucking see. I have the itch now since it felt so good last Wednesday. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. I'll be really considerate and smart with it, or at least I'll try to be, and see what happens. All right, I'm out.